Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
Oh, yeah.
Good evening, everybody. It is 9 o'clock out here on the West Coast, midnight on the East. You're listening to Drumsmack here on TRadioV.com, live from Los Angeles, the world's first weekly radio and TV show that is all about drums, drummers, and drumming. I am your host, Jeff Sorensen. Welcome to the program. On the show today, we are welcoming Darrin Pfeiffer for the. We're going to have you on like a while back, and we finally meet. So we want to welcome you to the program. And a little later, we're going to be talking to LA drummer Ron Bruner Sr. Live here in the studio. That's what we want to do here at Drumsmack. We want to bring you the best of the drumming and the music communities. So with that, Darrin, your first assignment.
Oh, yeah, I got to read this this hot off the presses
It's
flash.
very hot off the press,
I mean,
man.
it's right. Oh, this just in. Oh, my God, riots in Los Angeles. And this Virgil Donati news. He announces his new solo record. Chops fans have reason to celebrate. The amazing Australian drummer Virgil Donati is scheduled to release his latest solo album. It is entitled In This Life. In just a couple of weeks, Donati worked on the album with a full year alongside such notable ringers as Doug Shreve, Marco Strafagli, Dennis Ham, a bunch of other guys whose names I'm going to F up. Yep. Oh, there he is, Virgil himself. Look at that guy go. Hey, you should be playing Zildjian now. I don't like Sabian cymbals.
Really?
No, I don't.
Oh, really? Wow.
We do.
Well, they're technically...
We'll have to talk about that in the third and fourth segment.
In This Life, Virgil's new record, solo record, is going to be scheduled for release on July 23rd. Look for it on iTunes right now, or sometime after the 23rd.
Didn't I tell you guys you would love him?
Yeah, totally.
I know. I'm like, uh-oh. No, I can't read now. I'm sorry.
I know. You got to follow that. Go ahead, Brad.
So we got Matt Grenier and Caleb Kilmer have joined forces. So August Burns Red drummer Matt Grenier and drum maker Caleb Kilmer have joined forces to form Grenier and Kilmer Drum Company. Why are you shaking your head at me? The duo's first creations include a unique series of snares with a selection of traditional stave and segmented shells. This is a quote.
What does stave mean?
I don't have the foggiest.
Okay,
I'm a bass player.
Just asking. Just asking.
It sounds really good, though, and yeah, I don't know. The instruments we are building are as different from other drums as they are from each other. Grenier says, yet every Grenier and Kilmer snare drum is designed and built to provide the sound and performance that meets the needs of modern drummers, whether they're used as everyday workhorses on the road or for special occasions in the studio. Do you believe that?
I'm going to rush out and buy one right now.
I knew it.
I can't
Right
wait.
now.
Probably the best snare drum ever made.
I mean, you know, we're going to have to talk to these guys to get them on the show.
It's fellow drummers, and they're trying to do a good thing by creating a drum company, which is cool. So give them props and buy their drums. Or at least go check them out.
And they want to continue to be starving artists as if they're starting a drum company.
Now they'll be starving drum company makers.
Yeah.
Well, and it seems like they're
Good
specializing only in snares.
Yeah, well.
So, I don't know. Maybe
gotta
they're
start
doing
somewhere.
more
That's
than
even
that.
worse.
Maybe they're doing more than that. But.
You know what we need here on the show? Like a drum and a little splash cymbal.
Yeah, just like a
We
But,
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Actually, I got one.
Oh, do you really?
I do. I got one.
Oh, good.
Oh, the app.
Oh,
You guys,
good.
talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
while I
Linda.
get it ready.
Talk about Gretsch.
We have an announcement about the Gretsch Drum Book.
Okay.
It's the North American release of the newest Rebeats publication, the Gretsch Drum Book by Rob Cook, who did, the drum book for Ludwig, Rogers, Slingerland. You can get all the information about all the old drums, and it's going to be released August 3rd in New York City, and it's similar to those other books where it has a dating guide in it, a dating guide
For drummers.
Nice. Which includes all cataloged Gretsch snare drums and outfits over the entire 130-year history of the company. The dating guide also includes sections on catalogs, colors, hardware, badges, shells, and whether or not the drummer likes
And
long
stage.
walks on the beach.
And stage.
The book is a 288-page paperback, and it'll be
Nice,
sold at
nice.
retail.
You got the button?
Through
Hit
Rebeats
it.
and
I'll wait
Steve
till she
Maxwell,
finishes.
Vintage and Custom Drums in New York and Chicago. Buy it. You know, if you're interested in Gretsch, buy it.
Thank you, Darren.
And I just figured out why you're shaking your head at me. I said his name wrong.
Okay.
Greener. Not Greener.
Close.
Green.
I said a bunch of names
Yeah,
wrong.
it's okay. It's okay. We never promise to be correct about anything here.
All right, now we have a 11-year-old in Canada that's actually been drumming for a cure for cancer. Since losing his two grandparents to cancer, Darius Parsons has been fighting back against the disease with music. Over the last 4 years of his life, he has been playing drums to raise money for cancer research. During a lacrosse tournament at the Cornwall Benson Center, Parsons showed that being young does not mean that you cannot make a difference. Quote, he lifts my spirits when I play for cancer. He said Parsons' website is at www.drummingforacure.com. He has raised over $15,000. He is 11 years old.
Amazing.
Nice.
Good for him.
Heck
Yay.
yeah.
Good
Yep.
for him. Good
Yep.
for him.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
want to...
I can't earn 15,000. So
I was trying to jump over ditches with my bike at 15
Yeah.
or 11 and picking my nose.
yeah, you're still picking your nose. I don't know how you're doing with the bike, but
And he already
Pretty good at
raised
picking my nose, actually.
yeah,
15 grand. Good for him.
I know.
yeah,
Good
for
amazing.
him.
Yes.
So Linda, who's playing around town this week?
Well, we've got a lot of good drummers at Newport Marriott Hotel and Spa. You can catch Jeff Hamilton with the Mike Wolford Trio. Jeff is also fronting a trio on Friday at Steamers in Fullerton. On Thursday, Gary Novak is at Vitello's with Bob McChesney, John Belzaguy, and Artmaro Ruiz. Mambos will have David Garfield and Jimmy Branley. Friday, at the Baked Potato, you can see Chad Wackerman, of Zappa fame. He's an incredible drummer. He's with the Mitchell Foreman and Rufus Philpott. There's a Clave Quartet at Vitello's on Friday. It's Jimmy Branley, Luis Conte, Jimmy Haslip, and Otmaro again on piano, one of my favorite piano players here in town. Also, you can hear Dr. Jake Reed with Bruce Foreman group Cowbop. We've talked about Cowbop before. It's that country swing that I love with the jazz guitarist, and they're doing a little Route 66 tour. So they're in Chicago Friday at Fitzgerald's. They're in Springfield, Illinois on Saturday at Hoogland Center, and Sunday in Collinsville at the world's largest ketchup bottle.
Get out.
Yes,
I wanna see
What?
I
it.
said the world's largest ketchup bottle.
I wanna
Don't
see a picture.
ask any questions. I have no idea.
That's where I want to play.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to order a bunch of fries
It'd be like playing with Paul Bunyan.
A big bunch of fries.
Nice.
Yeah.
and onion rings.
Yeah. And then let's see, we've got, Tony Moore is at the Baked Potato with Jeff Lorber and Jimmy Haslip. Now, on Sunday at Catalina Jazz Club is Diamir Gonzalez Vicet. He's a Cuban pianist, an incredible, incredible musician. He's got people playing with him like, let's see, Tiki Pasillas is on drums. Christian Moraga is percussion. Chris Colangelo is playing bass. Tatiana Ferrer, his wife, is playing violin. And it'll be an experience like no other. He's from Cuba. He was able to come over here and go to Berkeley and Boston.
Cool.
He stayed at my house for a little while when he came to visit out here. I just love him. And you should go see him.
You really know him then.
I really know him, yeah.
You cook for him.
I did. I cook for
It's
everybody.
hard to cook for
She
Cubans.
does.
No, it's not. Give him a banana and some black beans and
That's
rice.
it?
Yeah.
I thought that their taste would be a lot higher. I think you have to
No,
really bust
no.
out the recipe book.
No.
Banana and
Black beans and rice.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
a banana.
Yes.
That's it.
You don't even have
Yeah.
to fry it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Simplest thing. That's what I eat every day.
Well,
Is
come
it really?
over.
What a
I can
coincidence.
cook for you, yeah. Next Tuesday, go see Toss Panos, who was here a couple of weeks ago with us
sure.
at the Baked Potato with Big Kirk Fletcher playing guitar and Jeff Babco on keys. And you can see Chad Sexton with 311.
Oh.
Go ahead,
I heard
say
of
it.
that
On
guy.
their world tour right
On
now?
their world
World
tour.
tour.
Yeah, he's letting his hair grow out. I think he
tour.
looks incredibly handsome with the longer hair.
Well, you're supposed to say that.
Not
no matter,
biased.
no
No,
matter what.
No.
Moms
I
have to
can look
support
at
their
it, you know,
kids.
pretty objectively, and I
Really?
think he looks amazing.
Have you ever said, Chad, I'm not feeling the look right now?
Yeah.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
take
Fair.
that
Go
shirt
hold
off,
back,
young
man.
man.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But for this week, they're in Charlotte on Wednesday, Bristol, Virginia on Friday, Atlanta Saturday, and West Palm Beach on Sunday, and then the tour continues after that, and we'll tell you next week.
And personally,
Sweet.
I got to say, of all the drummers you've mentioned, my personal favorite, Mr. Chad Sexton.
Hey,
Yeah.
me too.
He is a fantastic drummer.
Yes, thank
Yes,
you.
he
He's a
is.
monster, actually.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, because I had to beat him. No, I never did.
Ah, there we go.
The
No,
truth finally
never
comes
did.
out.
Where's my rim shots out?
Yeah, will you put it away?
I gotta have it
No,
handy.
no,
That's gotta
Really
be
quick,
handy.
we wanted while we were off the air, Ringo Starr had his birthday 72 on July 7th. So happy birthday, Ringo Starr.
And
of
who
course, we
else?
would love to have you.
Yep, yay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And you've got somebody else's birthday you wanted to celebrate.
Yes, probably if this person didn't exist and wasn't born on this day,
Yeah.
I would not be playing drums probably right now. It's
Wow.
Mr. Stuart Copeland. from
I
the
love
Police.
these
Wow.
stories. Yeah.
And he was my number 2 behind John Bonham. So behind
Yeah.
Bonham and Stuart Copeland and Chad Sexton, those 3 guys taught me how to play drums.
That's right. Yeah. Wow.
Watching Chad how to play drums for a month on tour was really cool. All joking aside, I would just sit there with my jaw dropped, like, how is he doing this? And I'd ask him, I go, how do you do this? He goes, I don't know what I'm doing.
I just do
He
it.
goes, I'm a snare drummer. I'm like, no, you're not. He's like, no, I'm a snare. I'm a marching drummer. I'm like, I know you marched, but you get her on that kit so freely. He's like, I'm still struggling with it. I'm like, you're a dick. Now you're just being dick. He's like, we had a good laugh. We had a good
Nice.
laugh.
If you would like to call in and have a question for any of our guests tonight, you can do so by dialing 855-TRV-NLA, 855-878-4652. We're going to go to the break with this video. Check it out. It's pretty cool.
Drums.
How many of y'all remember Jackson 5? Let me hear you! How in the world did you forget? Because of the same time, we got the world's greatest entertainer in the world, in history, in time. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I say y'all know who
All
I'm
right.
talking about.
He is played and recorded with such acts as The Supremes, Diana Ross, Gladys Knight, and Jody Watley, to name a few. Currently the band leader for the Strange Jazz Universe. Please welcome back to Drumsmack, Ron Bruner Sr. How you
Yay.
doing, man?
What's
Welcome
up?
back.
Glad to be back.
We're happy. Yep.
Wow. Where'd you guys get that?
Get your video.
Yeah.
YouTube.
YouTube.
It was on
It's on
Yep.
YouTube. Yeah.
I'll kill him. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, no.
Yeah.
Okay. No. It's good. It's a good thing. You know.
It's all good.
No. Any PR is good PR. You know.
That's right. Yep.
Moving along. Okay.
Okay. So I understand that, not speaking about drumming, but I understand your youngest son now has a gig playing piano.
Well, he just now, and today is his 18th birthday.
Oh, he's 18.
Wow,
No,
18
he's not.
already.
Today.
Oh, my goodness.
Today. So out of
You
school.
know what that means? He's got one extra room in his house.
Relatively.
Relatively
Well,
speaking.
Yeah, you know. It's,
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's more like 25, 30, right?
Yeah.
Push the bed over to that side now. Okay, this is now storage. You know?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But
So you've got a drummer,
you got a drummer, Ronald Bruner Jr.,
a bassist,
Thundercat.
Thundercat,
Yeah,
and a pianist.
Yeah.
And what's his name going to be?
He goes. He no. That's still a thing in work. At work, you know, he's JB. You know, he's fooling around. You know,
He's
figuring out.
JB?
Yeah, but that's not official. You know.
Okay.
You know, 'cause I've had people call and ask for somebody else. I'm like, who's that? Oh, that's you. Oh, that's for you here. You know.
Okay.
But so he's finding his way.
Good.
He started a I guess it was a quintet. They just played Sunday at Room 5.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Room 5 there on La Brea, and I wasn't at that event. I've been at all the others. There's nothing to say, but you know, I heard it went very well.
Cool. I understand he's going to be doing Sunday nights at the Buggy Whip.
Yeah, we got to talk more about
What?
that. But
The buggy whip.
The Buggy Whip.
What's
It's
that?
by LAX. It's a lounge
yeah,
bar,
yeah,
something.
like that. Yeah. I you know, things are happening so fast I can't keep up. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, but and he has his own phone, so they call him direct. You know, it's like, well, okay.
Well, he's 18. He should
He's
have
18.
his own phone.
Right. It's
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
it's
2013,
Yeah.
18.
Can't police everything.
Well, things are happening so fast for you also.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's happening?
Well, nah. Lordy. Well, I recently, you know, I run the Strange Jazz Universe. That's been my thing, you know, and so I've been an independent artist, you know, putting out my stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and so recently I came across, well, not too recently, maybe a little bit over a year, came across a gentleman who had a Japanese download site. Actually, an American living in Japan who started a download site. It's called thesoundofla.com.
Ah.
Thesoundofla.com. So
It's all LA artists?
It's supposed to be.
Ah.
But, you know, you look at it, I'm like, you're not, who's that? He's not from L.A. Yeah, that's New York, you know.
Yeah.
But it's primarily L.A. artists. And as time progressed and our relationship kind of grew, you know, someone approached him from over there wanting to license my next CD project. And it so happens they were asking for names. You know, it's a name-driven business, you know, and you just deal with it. And so it just so happened that everybody they were kind of asking for already had. It just worked out that way, you know.
Like who?
Well, of course, Thundercat, you know, Brandon Coleman on keyboards.
Yeah, wow.
I mentioned Junichi Ozaki's name on guitar, and they were like, "Oh, Ron, Junichi's famous here." Well, why? Well, he's from here. Oh, okay. So, okay. So I called Junichi. You going to Japan with me? Then who else is on there? Stanley Clark is playing bass
Wow.
on two
Nice.
tunes. Kind of a debt he had to pay for hiring my son.
Yeah.
Bless,
Well.
bless his heart.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think. Kamasi Washington's playing saxophone. Edmund Velasco playing saxophone. I know Cameron Graves playing acoustic piano on one tune. Philip Charles, someone you might not know, was one of the funk, stank, nastiest guitar players walking planet Earth,
Oh, wow.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know.
Repeat his name again?
Philip Charles.
Philip Charles. All right.
Yeah, he used to play with the Bus Boys way back in the
Oh.
day.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Right before they crossed over, you know. He played with them, spent a lot of time with them.
Crossed over to rock and roll?
Yes.
From
yeah.
funk?
Yeah, they were Brian and things at
Ah.
one time, you know. And so Philip and I actually went to high school together.
Oh, cool.
So we have that thing, you know, like, you know.
Yeah.
But he's on there. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Please don't get upset with me. Who else is on there? Well, anyways, cast of thousands.
So what's the deal? You're signed with them then? And
Yeah, we're signed. I'm signed with them, and so the label is called the LA Sound Group,
Okay.
and I just so happen to be the first release on the label. Fancy
Wow.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Clap. Big applause.
that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So the record is
Quicker.
No, right?
I'm a drummer. I should be right on
I
time.
know, right?
No, we're stuck on stupid and something. So, it's just everybody. You know. But no, it's dropped.
Oh, that's
so it's
great.
on iTunes. It's on CD Universe. It's on Google Music, which I just found out. I didn't even know they sold music.
Google sells music?
Google
They
says,
sell everything, actually.
Yeah, Google.
Really?
They
Yeah,
own the
really?
whole world.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I do believe it. Yeah.
This is Google.
Yeah.
United States of Google.
There you go. It's on Spotify. It's on it's like 12 or 13 some number of sites. You know, I'm still waiting for the CDs to hit my doorstep.
Ah.
You know, so
What's a CD?
Yeah.
it's a little round discular thing.
Oh.
Discular.
Sounds, it's weird. I don't like it.
You actually touch it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They still, you know.
Wow.
When do you have it in your hand? What do you do with it?
Yeah. Well, you know you
flip the
Yeah.
heads or tails.
You put your drink on
you
it.
know excellent coasters, man. These CD things, you know. They were associated with the banking industry at one time, but I guess that ended for some reason. But so the record is called New Space Age Materials.
Okay, and so we can all go to Spotify or to
Yes, iTunes,
all those other
Google, CD,
Google.
Universe. You pick your favorite
Pick your poison.
Yeah.
and go get one. Drop it.
And tell us again, what's the name of it?
The name of the CD is New Space Age Materials.
And the name of the group.
The band is Strange Jazz Universe.
Well, I think
Nice.
everybody should go download that.
Yeah,
Yeah, right now.
absolutely.
Buy
Right
it
I'm
now.
going to do it right now.
Do it.
Right
Do
now.
it.
I'll be right back.
Do it.
I'm going to do it. I'm
yeah.
going to do it.
Yeah.
No, I already have it. Yeah,
You
okay.
already have
I
it.
don't have it yet.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'll be right back.
You're getting no, he's getting it.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it right now, live on the air.
Yeah.
I got to support my drumming brethren.
Hey, man.
That's
Hey,
right.
Is Space Age one word or two words?
2 words. Space Age.
Space Age?
Space Age.
Age.
Yeah, I'm
A-G-E.
not finding it here.
New Space
No?
Age.
No, well, it's really, my phone's really slow. It's a drumming phone. Oh, wait, is that it? Love it. Where is it? Wait, no. Space
No,
Age.
no,
What'd you type
No.
in, man? What'd you type
no.
New Space Age. I didn't even put
Materials. You gotta put the word materials. God.
Okay.
Two drummers connecting.
There you
right?
go.
I know,
Is that
right?
it?
It was
Right there.
great.
That's
Is that
it.
the one?
That's it right there.
I'm gonna get
That's
it.
it. That's right.
I'm buying it right now. $11.99.
I made a
Go.
sale
Wow.
on the
I bought it right
I
there.
just made
Wow.
a sale on the internet right
What?
now. I just made me a sale.
So the trip here to the studio was worth it.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I made
Not
a
for me. I
sale.
bought $10.
I'll give it to you.
Let me no. I got this.
No, it's downloading. I don't care. I'm going to listen to it on my way home. Actually, I'm really stoked to listen to this. I mean, the players you mentioned are all legends, and you're a legend, so it's going to be a good listen.
Well, I'm a work in progress, but
And I'm going to start a site, and I'm going to share this with all my drumming friends for free.
hey, man, I'm cool.
No.
I'm going to give it to Japan, and then they're off to the races with it.
The samurais will come looking for you.
No.
Oh, what this? Oh, That's wrong. We're
So,
wrong.
Ron, when are you playing next with the group? What's your next gig?
You know, it's been interesting. It's all been a big rush, and I've been. I have to do a CD release party, and I just have not organized one at this point.
I'll cook.
You know,
I'll cook.
You'll cook.
Yeah.
You sure will.
Bananas, beans,
I'm
yeah,
sure.
rice.
No,
Yeah, you gonna cook.
I'm just cooking.
You know.
Yeah, that's right.
But we're gonna, well, I'm gonna do it at a joint somewhere.
Yeah.
You know. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm
Keep
gonna do
going.
it someplace.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I'll let y'all will know. Y'all know. And,
Yeah, let us know. We'll announce it, and get the few guys that listen to us,
Get them hip to
come
it for
out.
sure, man.
Yeah, come out and buy.
I'll be there. 'cause
Ron,
I'll have
You
the
already
music.
have
I already
purchased it.
It's
That's right.
downloading as we speak. Look.
We might have to use that.
Nice.
At
It
the
is slow. It's only on the
bar.
second
It's
tune already?
super. No, it's like the fourth song right now.
Oh, really? All right.
This is awesome.
Drums
You-
in Space is a song.
Yeah, that's a
Moon
song.
Juice.
Yeah, yeah.
Stargazers, Passion of Now. Senior. Is it Senior or Senior?
Senior.
Senior.
It's me.
That's him.
Thug Robots.
Yeah, yeah. Gangster. I got some gangster in there. Compton, man.
Dealing with My Alien Friends.
Feelings.
Oh,
Alien.
All right, everybody, you're listening
Feelings.
to
I can't
Drumsmack
read.
here on T Radio V. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back with Darren Pfeiffer. Ron, thanks so much for coming on. Congratulations. Go
Thank
out
you
and
all.
get that album.
Love all y'all.
Darren already got it.
Thank you, Ron.
And we'll
Hey.
be right back after these words
Can I
from
come
our
back
local
next week?
sponsors.
Next
Yes.
week? Can I come back
Yes.
next week?
I'll buy another one.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to Drumsmack here on T Radio V. If you would like to call in for one of our guests, you can do so by dialing 855-878-4652. Again, 855-878-4652. All right, our next guest. We got to get the song queued up here. All right. Our next guest is a record producer, band manager, radio personality, and of course the drummer for the ska punk band Goldfinger. Please welcome Darrin Pfeiffer. You know the song, right? You like this song? Stompin' Tom Connors.
Who just passed away, actually.
Yes, he did.
He did. He just passed away, unfortunately.
Of course, this is the,
You hear this in every hockey arena in Canada. And in some of the states, like all the border cities like Chicago, Detroit, Buffalo.
Yeah.
They know it. But when you play it, you don't hear it in Anaheim or L.A. or Florida, Texas.
I went to school in Texas, and like when the Stars won the Stanley Cup.
You know what? We're gonna go to blows. Like we're like 4 seconds away from blows. You know who they won the cup against?
Yes,
So,
I know.
Let's change the subject quickly.
Quicker.
Yeah, that was a very disturbing year for me.
Yeah, it was bad. Huh?
I was there. I was in Buffalo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a tough time.
Oh, the Brett Hall go. Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Let's keep talking about it.
I know. Just bringing it back.
Of
course, this is a drum show.
Opening wounds here on Drumsmack. Opening wounds. Hurts.
But rest in peace,
Be
Stompin'
careful.
Tom Connors.
Yeah, he was a legend in Canada, and he'll be missed for sure.
Yeah. Well, right on, man. Well, thanks for coming on.
It's my pleasure. I mean, Linda, we've been going back and forth for a while, trying to get me on the show, and then I committed, and then I missed, and then you're like, hey, next week it looks good. Oh, wait, no, it's not. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I got to go on Warped Tour. And then I got back. We did some recording. We went to Panama last weekend. Goldfinger was in Panama for a one-off.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
It was totally weird, but amazing. And it was really, really hot.
Yeah.
It was so hot.
Humid.
Yeah. And we didn't learn Panama by Van Halen, in case you wanted to.
Okay.
And we asked the locals, we're like, how many bands come down here and play Panama? They're like, none.
Oh, you're kidding.
We're like, damn it, we should have totally learned it. Like, even the opening riff would have been fun. But we're doing a new record, Goldfinger. We are doing it ourselves, like Ron. We're just going to put it out ourselves independently, record it ourselves. Luckily, our singer, John Feldman, is a very sought after and accomplished producer, so we'll be able to do it on our own and put it out on our own digitally and physically. We'll make a little site if you actually want the CD, this magical plastic disc that Ron was mentioning earlier, which I have no idea what it is, but
so old school,
if you want that, you can. It's a flapjack. So we're going to do it ourselves, and we're going to go on tour later in the year. We're going to go to back to South America, back to Japan. Doing the East Coast tour with Real Big Fish, a band that we've toured all over the world with. Great ska band out of Orange County. And it'll be our 10th record and coming up on our 20th year of existence.
Wow. Yeah, congratulations. Wow. You're one of the founding members, right? 1994?
Wait.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Put it up.
There we go. Yay.
Thanks, Ron. Thanks, bud. Good call.
I got you.
But I've been down for 20 years, and it's not Goldfinger anymore. It's Oldfinger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we dropped the G.
Yeah. Have you guys toured every year?
No, for the last several years, it's slowed down significantly because John Feldman, our singer, is a very good and very sought-after producer. So he's in the studio 11 and a half months out of the year just producing and recording. Wow. And so it's hard to pull him away from his Pro Tool rig and put him on the road. But every now and again, he's like, let's go to Australia. Let's go to Japan. Let's go to the UK. And let's do a tour of the States. And or let's go to Panama. Like we just do these crazy little one-offs. We're going to Quebec City next weekend. Not this weekend. I'll be in Comic-Con this coming weekend.
Is that this weekend?
It's nice. San Diego, And then next weekend we'll be in Quebec City for a one-off.
Did you pre-buy tickets? You pre-bought tickets?
No, I knew one of the vendors, so I got a deal on a pass. Okay. I had to pay $175.
Oh, my God.
What?
That's a deal. I got a deal.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've never been. I've seen obviously the pictures and the videos. But I found out something recently from a friend of mine who works at the John Lovitz Comedy Club in the Valley, Universal City Walk. Yeah. He told me he's been a number of times, and he says basically, yes, it's nerds, and they're dressed up like Star Wars and Star Trek characters, and they're walking around with their lightsabers, but it's basically one big sex fest.
What?
And I said, what? He goes, yeah, you wouldn't think it. But these nerds, they get dressed up like stormtroopers and Darth Vader and Spock and Captain Kirk, and they lose their geeky persona, and they just start having sex with each other.
Oh my God!
Like in the bathrooms and dark corners. He's like, Darren, trust me, you will see people having sex in the bathroom at Comic-Con. I go, no. And he's like, I've seen it. You'll see Princess Leia having sex with Darth Vader, which is weird because that's his daughter. You know? It's really weird, but I can't wait.
That's a sight.
I bet you can.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Condom on.
Condom on.
Put your condom on at Comic-Con. I'm going to sell Trojans at Comic-Con and make a mint. Get my $175 back like that.
$175. Wow.
And I think that's a deal. I think the tickets, if you buy the 4-day passes for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's like $350 or $400, something like that.
Wow.
But then you also get to go to there's like it's like a music conference. There's like little panels, and Stan Lee will show up, and then this guy will show up, and you get to meet him, take pictures, and there's like conferences. It's not just a bunch of comic books.
Yeah.
It's actually it's really involved too. But back to Goldfinger.
Yes.
Back to Goldfinger.
Sorry.
So 20 years, and now it's Oldfinger. What was been some of the challenges of keeping it together for that long over 20 years? I mean, like so much has changed because when you guys were at your peak, I mean, the energy, everything was so ramped up. I mean, how do you maintain doing that? I mean, like, tell us a little bit about that.
We just did the Warped Tour, and this year's Warped Tour lineup was mainly screamo metalcore bands for the most part. I mean, there was the Real Big Fishes and the Goldfingers and the Big D and the Kids Tables and a few classic punk rock bands, but it was mainly all just like I'll kill myself. Right? And it was just like so insane. Every band had that like same feel, and it was so nuts. And we were going off 3 times harder than any band. And these kids would come up to us at catering and go, "How do you guys do it? Aren't you guys like 52?"
Oh,
and we're like,
"How do you do this?"
I go, "Well, we're not that old. Take it easy."
Yeah.
Like, and he goes like, "Well, you guys just have so much energy for like a band that's been around for that long." They polite about it. We're like, honestly, we don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah.
We get on stage, and you get that burst of energy, that adrenaline rush, and you just start going nuts. Even behind the drums, I'm giving her.
Yeah.
And our 3 guys up front are just jumping and running around in circles and making a show of it. And I honestly can't answer that question, Jeff. I don't know how we do it.
It has to have something to do with loving the music you're playing and the guys you're with.
Well, it's the energy from the fans. Like they're giving it back to us, especially this type of music.
Yeah.
It's really high energy, and it's punk, and it's hard rock, and it's ska and reggae. So it's a good mix, and they give it back to us, and we give it right back to them.
Yeah.
There's a fair amount of nudity in there as well.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. I'll get naked during the show at some point.
Yeah, the famous Twinkie.
Yeah, that's my gag. Yeah. And Hostess went out of business. I think I put them on.
They're coming back. They're coming back in 2 weeks.
What you don't know is the weeks that we thought you were going to be on the show, and we would announce you were going to be on the show, and then you weren't on the show. You were on the show.
Yeah, man.
Because we would play some of those disgusting videos.
Did you really?
We played the one where you're like,
"Don't show Ron. I want him to like me."
Yeah.
We're okay. No, we're
I
okay.
bought his record.
You bought his record, man. There you go.
We're
No
good.
matter what, he'd be
We're
like,
good.
"Darren bought
You
my
can do
record."
no wrong. You can do. Well, wait. Anyway,
I can do wrong. Have you seen this video?
The only thing it's going to do is make Ron not ever want to have a Twinkie again.
And all your viewers never want to Twinkie.
Yeah.
Hostess, why not
They've already-
sales?
No, we
What
did
happened to our sales?
we did the Twinkie one, and we also did the one where you're wearing a thong in the studio.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we have those.
Never mind. Yeah.
There's also a few where I would do this thing called the Wall of Death, where I'd walk out. My singer plays drums. I walk out and get the crowd to separate like Braveheart.
Yeah.
And then I count to 4. They rush towards each other, and I'm right in the middle. And I'm getting punched and kicked, and people trying to grab my shoes.
That sounds like so much fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I walked back to my kid bloodied. I was in Panama. I did it in Panama for 3,000 people. And some guy grabbed my arm and twisted it. And I had to finish the set with a sore arm.
Oh, God.
Wow.
It happens.
Yeah.
Hold that thought.
Those
We're going to get back to this.
Panamanians.
We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Drumsmack here on T Radio V. We'll be right back with Darrin Pfeiffer, Ron Bruner Sr., Linda McDonald, of course, Mike Murphy. Stick around.
Mike Murphy.
This is GT Albright with Rimshot Locks, and you're watching T Radio V, Drumsmack television with Jeff and his crew, man. Good stuff. Drums, drums, drums. Play hard. Stay in tune with Rimshot Locks.
Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to Drumsmack here on T Radio V. We're with Darrin Pfeiffer and Ron Bruner Sr. And we were talking about Goldfinger and just kind of like some of the tours and things that you've been doing. And we have a little video that we want to show of this is with it. I want you to set it
evidence, not a video. It's evidence.
Evidence, and this is the band that you used to represent called the Salads from Canada.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that real quick before we play the...
When I moved to Toronto in 2002, at this point Goldfinger were touring like crazy still, and I married a Canadian girl, moved to Canada, became a Canadian citizen. I have dual citizenship now, which is great. I have free health care for life. It's awesome, man.
Wow.
That's That's
the best part of it.
Yeah.
Holy
the beer and hockey
shit.
was great, don't get me wrong, but the free health care for life, love it.
Yeah.
If something goes wrong, I'm on a plane.
Yeah.
I'm on a plane to Vancouver right away. But give me the Vancouver. Hurry! But I lived there from 2002 to just about 6 months ago. And I love it. I was in a band called The Salads, and I produced their second record, co-produced it. And their drummer quit, and they were like, "You want to play some shows?" I was like, "Sure." And The Salads are exactly like Goldfinger, but in Canada. Great mix of rock, punk, lots of ska, lots of reggae. And it was just a perfect fit for me. And then they couldn't find a drummer, so I was like, I guess I'm in your band now. So we played a lot of shows, put out a couple records, did a bunch of touring, and look for The Salads at thesalads.ca or .com, one of the two. Just Google The Salads band. And
all right, check out this video real quick. This is you warming up the crowd with The Salads. Nice.
Okay.
We live in a world now where you can't do anything without it being on video.
I know.
Dude, it's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
I mean, our digital footprint is everywhere.
It is.
You know, it's like crazy. We also have another video, and I want you to set this up. Like now, this is when
you're clean because there's a few.
Yeah,
of those
this
out there.
is clean. We're gonna save. We're gonna save the other ones for till
the
a
show's
little
over.
bit later. Yeah.
Me and Ron are gonna share videos. He's got a few too. I know he does.
But
Over there, where is it?
There.
All right, check out. This is 99 Red Balloons live. Check this out. What?
Check out that hi-hat technique. Look at that. Look at that guy.
You and I in a little toy shop, buy a bag of balloons with the money we got. Set them free at the regular door. Tell one by one. Back at base, once in the software. Flash the message. Something's out there from the minute. The summer sky. 99 red balloons go by.
Pretty awesome, man.
It's good stuff.
High energy. I mean, you ever get tired?
No.
I mean, it's
actually,
just
it's
like,
a lie. I get tired all the time. You know what? But I mean, have you played shows, Ron, where you're just playing and you like don't know how you're going to get through the set, but you find that extra burst of energy somewhere, and you muster through it, and then you think a couple songs ago, I was really tired. Now I feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just great, and the crowd again brings it.
But your brain, you're having fun.
Yeah.
You're in that zone there, and your arm just fell off. You know.
But you keep going until when the gig's over. Then that's when all the all the pain starts really.
Right. The next morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the show's over, you're like floating on a cloud, having a drink with your friends and your family and your crew, and then you go to sleep. You wake up, you're like, oh my knee! What was I thinking? Why did I jump off that speaker stack? Why did I fight that security guard?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot. I mean, we have a lot of fun when we play, and we want our crowd to have a lot of fun. We want them to walk away thinking that they saw a great experience, not just the songs, but an experience. You know,
sure.
We try to get the kids on stage for a couple songs. which the crowd, the promoters, and the security hate.
Yeah.
We're like screw it.
Sure.
Like, get them on here and let them jump up and down with us and take pictures and hug us. And
That's a good point, because you have to find a way to give to your fans.
Yep.
Yep.
You have to find. I mean, it's, you give,
Yep.
they give back. You know, they love you. They'll support you forever.
yeah, it's a symbiont relationship, a symbiont circle of like you give, we take,
Yep.
and vice versa. So it's really cool.
I mean, some of the things that you do, I mean, a lot of bands, you know, you have your meet and greet and stuff, but I mean, there's such a disconnect at the shows to like meet the fans, and then you guys found a way to.
We're actually one-upping it, Jeff. We're
Yes.
doing it. We're doing a Kickstarter campaign. A lot of bands.
You are?
Yeah, we're doing a Kickstarter.
Oh.
A lot of bands that are at our level have done Kickstarter and gotten the money like lightning
Yeah.
fast. So we're going to do it and make a record on our own. Because John is a producer and he's got a family to feed, and when he does Goldfinger, he doesn't get paid.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a record deal. So we said, John's like, I'll do another record, I'll mix it, I'll record it, I'll write it, I'll do all the work on it, but we gotta do some Kickstarter. We gotta make some money. And when he's not recording other bands and he's recording Goldfinger, he's not getting paid. So we're like, yeah, John, you should get something for your time and trouble. So that's why we're doing this Kickstarter campaign. And as you know, you got to have a tier. Like $1 gets you this,
Yeah.
and $2,
Sure.
$500, $1,000. Well, for $20,000, you get the whole works. The record, the vinyl, the T-shirt, the signed drum head, all this other stuff, and John comes to your house and writes a song with you and for you and about you, and I'm gonna change my middle name to your first and last name, legally in a court of law,
Yeah.
and I will get your full name tattooed somewhere on my body.
Oh, hilarious.
But I will not
have
change.
you had any bids yet on that?
Wait, I haven't put it up yet.
Okay.
haven't put it up yet. Yeah.
Wow.
When's
Yeah.
it going to go up?
Probably in another couple of weeks.
Oh, let me know. We'll announce it. So
Yeah.
We figure, what if there's some fan somewhere
wanna know your
in
new name.
Indonesia or Africa or Australia, and he has like $1 billion. He's like, I'm the biggest Goldfinger fan ever. What?
Yeah.
20 large? No problem.
Yeah.
Get my name tattooed on you, Darren.
A name you won't be able to pronounce or anything, you know.
Yeah, but I'll have to legally change my name in a court of law.
Oh my God.
But he has to pay for it. They have to pay for it. Like,
You
but I'll
know-
do it.
A picture of black beans, banana, and rice. There you go.
I'll be huge in Cuba.
Yeah. You know, when you guys toured with 311, that was the most fun I think I ever had with 311, you know, going out to see the shows.
When was that? What years did you tour with 311?
98?
Well, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a blast. I think we did a month, and it was every show. It was on the Transistor tour.
Yeah.
And another thing about your son, Chad, and the whole band 311, why I love them so dearly, is during the recording process of Transistor, I was at the Hive quite a bit, hanging out with them, watching Laker games, and just hanging out and being their bros and talking about music and life on the road. And when the record came out, I got my hands on it, and I was like, I'm so excited to hear this record because I was in their process. I heard the record being recorded, so I wanted to hear how it sounded. And I was going through the liner notes, and I got to thank you.
Aww.
And I called Chad. I said, Chad, why did you thank me? I'm honored, but why did you thank me? He's like, because you were part of the team, man. You were part of that record. I go, I just played video games and watched Laker games with you. Like, that's what we needed.
I don't think
that's
what
awesome.
you don't just watch games and play video, you know.
You contribute.
You bring, a lot of great energy.
It's your personality is
But
over the top.
I was like really touched. And 311 have been a band that I just throughout the years, the more I listen to them, the more I fall in love with them. And whenever I call Chad, he always picks up the phone and talks to me and spends time with me. And I went to the Hive and saw him the other day and told me about the show.
Oh, cool.
Not the other day, it was like several months ago. But he's a good guy, and the band are really, really tight. And the touring with them was probably one of my fondest memories.
Yeah, that's awesome.
that's
Plus, I
really-
got to watch your son play drums every day, which is a gift.
Well, thanks.
So we have about 3 minutes left, and what we want you to explain like the whole deal with the Twinkie and how that came about.
We want to go out dignified.
Ron
right?
is just walking. I met this guy the other day. Weird cat.
You know, Ron's ready. Ron, he wants to see it now, doesn't
Yeah.
he?
All right, well, I'll tell for a minute. I'll tell you about it. Maybe we can watch a video. I don't know if you have it.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, we have it. We have it.
We were playing a college show years ago, and somewhere in Southern California. And it was a good crowd. Walked off stage, and the crowd was chanting for more. And me and the guitar player Brian, with that 99 video, 99 Red Balloons video. We're so hungry. We saw this box of donuts, and we're like, "Oh my God, let's eat these donuts!" So we had a donut. We're eating them like we were never eaten before. Oh yeah, and they're like, Goldfinger. They're ready. Want more? And Brian goes, "I bet you could eat some. I bet you could get someone to eat one of these donuts out of your ass." And I was like, "You're on." So I walked on stage with the box of donuts, and they're like cheering. I'm like, "You want to hear more songs?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but you have to eat a donut on my ass." And their hands went up. And I was
Wow.
like, "You, get
I
up here."
believe it.
So I
I
turned
believe
around,
it.
and my guitar
I know
player
it.
stuck the donut. It just in my cheeks, my butt cheeks. So half of the donut was in my butt, and the other half was outside my butt. And a girl came up and was like, "Don't," and ate the donut out of my butt. And we're like, "Okay, we're playing more songs."
Check this out.
So then
Play
it morphed into a Twinkie.
Here it is, right here. Ron.
You gotta do it, you gotta fucking do it now. Go!
It looks like it got stuck.
Wow. That was in Pomona. That was the Warped Tour in Pomona, actually.
Oh, was he really?
That was like a few weeks ago.
And so there.
Does your mother love that video?
No, my mom hates it.
Yeah.
Every time
I
she
bet.
sees it, she puts her head down like, I can't believe this is
I can
happening.
imagine.
Why do you do this, Darren? Why do you do this? I'm like, I don't want to do it. But I got 3 guys like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Come on. You have to do it.
Yeah.
For the team.
Yeah.
For the team, man. I'm like, all right. It's always the drummer.
It's always the drummer.
Always the drummer.
Yeah.
Well,
There's a name for your next solo record after this one.
It's always,
It's always a drummer.
I will consider that, young man. I will
Call me and I want to be on your record.
Okay.
well, guys, thanks so much for coming on, Darren.
Jeff,
You know, Ron.
Hey,
Thank you so much.
Darren, pleasure.
Linda,
Thank you.
thank you.
That is our show, everybody. Want to thank Darren Pfeiffer, Ron Bruner Sr., of course, Linda McDonald, Mike Murphy, everyone here at the T Radio V studios. Tune in next week for another episode of Drumsmack. And remember to be the change in the world that you want to see. We'll see you next week, everybody.